Welcome. We are today. A little cloudy there. Alright.
And solidarity. At age 6, it was my elementary teacher who worked so hard with me to help grasp the English language. Fast forward 2 months after stepping into her classroom for the first time, through her believing in me, pushing me past all the many breaking points, I could speak enough English to have simple yet effective conversations. At age 13, a very special teacher unified Latina girls in my junior high to help us gain resiliency and motivate us to believe, to plan, and to achieve past our wildest hopes. She taught us that we, as Latinas, have value, that our differences gave us power, perspective, and grit to become women who could change the world if we persisted. At age 17, there wasn't one woman pushing me forward, but there were two. In high school, some of the hardest years of my life, when I was overwhelmed by the task of planning my future and having no clue as to how I would execute my plans of attending college, paying for college, graduating college, and becoming the journalist I had dreamed of becoming since the age of 8 years young, those two women helped me realize my full potential. One of these two women warriors looked me in the eyes and said, "You were born for more than you realize." She said this at a parent-teacher conference in front of my father, who is here today. Hello, Dad. I remember like it was yesterday. At the moment, I wanted to take a trip with my high school television class to Los Angeles for a broadcast journalism trip. I had mentioned it to her. I mentioned it during that parent-teacher conference. It was a pricey trip, a trip that my parents couldn't easily afford. And this woman warrior immediately, without hesitation, started throwing out ideas as to how to come up with that large sum of money, knowing that trip would be beneficial to my academic growth. She told me that fundraising would be a good way to get the money. If I made flyers offering services like babysitting, pet sitting, chores, she would put the flyers in every teacher mailbox in the main office.
I don't know what this is.
Okay, so I made the flyers. And the requests started coming in. Let me tell you, I raked leaves. I took care of cats that were a nightmare. I cleaned homes. I washed cars. And I came up with enough money to go on that trip. She taught me that logistics are just that, logistics. If I have the willpower and if I have the grit to make it my mission to overcome every obstacle in my way, well, the sky's the limit. Cute Woman Warrior 2, another teacher, just out of college, whose home I cleaned to go on that California trip. She made me mop twice. She didn't think I did a good job the first time. But hey, I got the money. So she saw my desire and my passion to succeed. And she made it her mission to encourage me throughout high school. And she wouldn't hesitate to kick me in the derriere if she saw me slacking. She would speak to me with truth and with heart. And I could keep going with these stories. These women and those after them who helped me stay on track and become the person I am now are proof that one person can make a difference in someone's life. And I am forever grateful to them. One person can break you down, or they can build you up. And when it's a woman who is encouraging a fellow woman, the power it carries is monumental. It creates the cycle of respect among women, a cycle of love, and a cycle of loyalty. We face enough obstacles in our journeys to have a sense of competition and negativity and simple disregard toward each other. Despite our differences, we all want to succeed. We all want to break barriers. So let's join forces and help one another become better versions of ourselves. All of us have paid a big price at one time or another for simply being a woman. Let's encourage each other and let's make our younger generation stronger than us to keep moving forward with courage